In this video, I am going to talk about a very rarely discussed Neville Goddard affirmation technique that can be very powerful. This unique affirmation may seem very counterintuitive, but it definitely works, especially because it is based on how your subconscious mind truly works. This can be very effective if you've had trouble getting affirmations to work for you. Now, since this affirmation may seem counterintuitive, it's especially important that you watch this video until the very end so that you truly understand how effective this affirmation can be in manifesting your desires. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Now, the first step is that you're going to want to get yourself into a very calm and relaxed state where your thoughts have slowed down. Set an intention that you are going to trust this process. You need to trust this process because it does work. Now, this kind of affirmation is very counterintuitive to everything that you've learned about manifesting. So that's why it's very important to trust this process even though it may not seem logical. This affirmation works in harmony with the nature of your subconscious mind. It works with your subconscious mind in bringing you into the inner state of alignment with having your desire. This affirmation will connect you to the reality in which your desire exists and brings it into the present moment. Your subconscious mind is the link between the present moment and the reality in which your desire exists. Everything that you manifest originates from your subconscious mind, and the affirmation is almost what I would call a hack to bring your desire into the now. Understand that an over-attachment to the idea of emotionally needing your desire puts you into a state of lack, because the state of needing your desire means that you energetically and emotionally do not embody the feelings of having it. When you find the place in which you still want your desire, but you do not have an over-attachment to it, that's when the magic happens. It's a bit of a paradox. If you continually focus on trying to make your manifestation happen, you cut off the energy from flowing. And that's just another way of saying that when you are so focused and overly attached to the outcome in the present moment, you are perpetuating a state of lack. Now, the way that you can let go of the force of trying to make what you want happen is through the unique Neville Goddard affirmation called the NOT technique. Now, before I dive into exactly what this technique is, I want to explain the nature of your subconscious mind because this will help you understand exactly how this affirmation can work for you. Your subconscious mind doesn't understand negative words. In other words, it doesn't understand the words don't, no, or even not. It doesn't understand any negative words. Let me show you how with an example. Right now, close your eyes. And whatever you do, do not think of a blue duck. Now, as soon as I said that, a blue duck popped into your mind. Your mind doesn't block out the words do not. So the subconscious mind only hears think of a blue duck, even though I said don't think of a blue duck. This works for your desires as well. You can tell yourself, I don't have my desired partner. I don't make $1 million per year. But your mind will skip over the word not or don't and only hears, I have my desired partner, or I make $1 million per year. The images come into your mind, and honestly, this technique is most effective when you are not in a highly emotional state. You need to be calm and relaxed when you say these not affirmations to yourself. Even though it's stated in the negative, your mind only hears this positive, and this has a profound effect in reprogramming your subconscious mind to focusing on already having what you want. The reason that this technique is so effective is that it can eliminate the resistance that you may encounter when you do positive affirmations like, I do have my desired partner, or I do make $1 million per year. Your mind won't argue with you and say, no, you don't have it. Your conscious mind will be in agreement with the negative statement, yet Your subconscious mind interprets that you do have what you want because it doesn't understand negatives. This puts you in a state of non-resistance. Now, if you use this not affirmation and it still causes an uncomfortable feeling or resistance, then do it while you are very relaxed and almost on the verge of sleep. This technique might not work for everyone, but it can be a simple hack to get you out of resistance. Again, the reason it works so well is because you are telling yourself something that is true that your conscious mind will not argue against, but it is reprogramming your subconscious mind into believing that you do have what you want. This is very counterintuitive, which is why I said that it is essential that you trust this process. Also, I do want to point out that it is okay if this kind of affirmation doesn't resonate with you. In that case, I suggest using another technique that you feel most aligned with. This negative affirmation just goes to show exactly why you should never say things like, "I don't want to be broke," or "I am not afraid," because it triggers your subconscious mind into giving you more of what you don't want. Now, if you try this technique and you find that it does resonate with you, then give it some practice and you will find that it can work extremely fast for you despite any doubts that you may have about it. Now, if you really want to supercharge your manifesting power, be sure to check out the next video on your screen about Neville Goddard's most powerful visualization technique. This will take your manifesting to a completely new level.